exactly unknown to those particular faults in their team. We'll see how this game one goes, but a lot of eyes going to be kept onto that mid lane. How can Doomby get out, and more importantly, how can...
They're already looking for a gank.
I mean, there's no flash, remember, on Ala, so he's going to be in a lot of trouble should he get knocked backwards here. He's not even going to be pushed forward. Auto attack is good. First blood to anyone's legend. Exactly the kind of start we want to see from them. As we're going to stop myself as Forge gets jumped on here by Tarzan. Tarzan, who might be in a little bit of trouble. We can see Xiaohao already backing away as Light is there. Forge in a little bit of trouble. Is caught between a rock and a hard place. We are going to see the needlework come out from Ala, and it looks like LNG will have done enough, but can they get out unscathed? All 5 people are there. It's a good hook to start it off, but Chocho, no one's there with you. Now you've got the follow-up. He flashes away to keep himself safe as Doonby has been locked up. You will get the Rift Herald, but will you lose any more? No, they do not. Some pretty decent starts here for the side of anyone's legend. They've already got their bot lane here. They can TP up with the Rise, who was pushing a bot side. Here we go. Lumao goes in a little bit solo for the moment as Xiaohao plays away from him, and they've already killed off the support. There's the Vanguard Jet, but a 3-man knockup from the Nautilus ult keeps everyone from following up. Again, LNG try and look for something, but they just can't contest anyone's legend.
Yeah, Ala now.
CDZ finds him. Around. He's dead. There's nowhere for him to go. No flash, nothing to do. 0 and 4. Rift Herald as well. LNG, they're looking a bit desperate already.
Yeah, LNG, I mean, you can understand what they're going for, right? Forge was still pushing in bot side. He's having to keep in. They want to find the engage, but no. Ale gets so much from that play. They denied one wave bot. They get 2 kills, and they pick up the Rift Herald. So I'm going to go straight into the replay. We see they want to look for it. They don't fully commit, though, because Xiaohao is off to the side, zoning them away. Is one of the rough things about playing this melee dive composition into a bunch of beefy frontline tanks and a lot of good zone control abilities. Ala's still wanting to poke his head around for vision. Was not the play, not the call, not the sauce. There's nothing.
No,
except death.
Well, we might see something here as, oh no! Lumao! Needs to be so careful. Here comes Forge now off the Realm Warp. He's a little bit by himself. They will get the Onslaught of Shadows down onto Doomby. As you can see now, Chocho, it's all over the place. You get 3-man Moonfall coming in, but the resets are good though, and Forge gets himself out. Doomby trying to turn this one back, but the stopwatches are there. Light now needs to flash away, and oh my god, Lyric is a disaster. What are LNG doing?
What?
Available for ZDZ again. Ala does not, so Ala cannot stop this Kennen and cannot do anything about it. Here we go, the TP going to be coming in. It's going to be a 5v4 whether you like it or not, LNG. They'll get a lot of poke damage down on Lumao. No flash, nowhere to go. ZDZ is rewarded with a kill, and they're going to be on soul point. LNG, they're
over the wall. ZDZ still might go down, but...
I mean, but he's wasting time. You can see all 4 members now up here. They're going to pop down the Slicing Maelstrom to get a lot of damage onto Lumao. Finally get their first kill, but now Lumao, he's probably going to be sacrificed here as a way to try and get the top lane. And you can see Forge jump straight back on top of Doonby, or sorry, Tarzan, and he goes down. Now Betty's joined. You invested so much to make this one pick, and you're not going to be able to do it. And now it's a party right on top of Doonby as he tries to see if he can catch somebody out. The flawless duet will only buy him enough time. But with Ala here, they need to be very, very careful. The needlework can do a lot, but that fear is fantastic. They have got themselves a shroud as Betty gets jumped on, but the exhaust is good. As Doonby finally goes down, not before he takes down the Jinx with him as Ala does then she fall. It's an ace in favor of anyone's legend. They won't be able to take the Baron, but my god, LNG, they're looking like they're trying now, but obviously recognizing that he needs to be maybe a little bit tankier as we can now see Betty putting down the damage. They flash over the wall. They want to try and take down Doomby as he's just completely isolated from his team, and he's finally taken down. No, you've got no more mid laner here for LNG. Now you also have no more support, but look at Light. He's getting those resets. He's getting themselves stacked up. They will be able to take down the Gwen though, and ZDZ with the Slicing Maelstrom is just too damn good. They will get the wipe. They will get the Dragon Soul, and they will get the Baron. Anyone's legend have all but won this game.
Anyone's legend completely clapping LNG. Man, LNG just looking so disconnected. And in these team fights, which is what we highlighted, is what AL love to play for. It's all about the 5v5s. It's all about Chocho looking for the aggressive plays. They do it. They find the kills. I mean, they're on soul. You know, this one's not even like, okay, maybe it's a matter of time. No. This game is done and dusted. AL would truly need to show
decent team.
Yeah, and they're just going to be able to keep going. LNG, I mean, they're just going to commit to an engage, right, and hope for the best. They're going to have to hope that they can get on top of Betty.
Exactly what you talked about. They're trying to go for it, but there's just too much defense. Doomby trying all he can, but it shall be for naught as a slicing maelstrom keeps Betty alive. They will get the Nautilus as a consolation prize, but there's only so much Light and Ala can do. Light trying to run away, force the flash over, but Xiaohao is hunting. He doesn't want to lose this game just yet, so he's not going to overcommit to it. But again and again, we're seeing Anyone's Legend answer to what is being put in front of them. And Forge, unafraid, pushing forward. The base has been broken. Anyone's Legend will back this bot side. They will not have super minions just yet, so it's going to be another wave or so before that happens. A minute 50 until Elder, a minute 45 until Baron. You would imagine it'll be the Elder they were trying to force out. But Doomby goes straight in already. He's got the Sterix gauge, but already taken down so low, flashing away. And yes, he gains a little bit, but with the Rift, oh, Superman Rocket from downtown! Betty finds the kill, and with the Realm Warp, they bring the minions into the mid lane. They're going to be able to take this inhibitor as well. Anyone's Legend, without any shadow of a doubt, have come into this game one and slapped LNG back into their place. Force flashes forward. They're going to try and look for the last few kills. Slicing Maelstrom, the Zeri has died. There's nowhere else for you to go. Ala will pick up a consolation prize of taking away the perfect KDA there from Forge, but it's all done. Anyone's Legend in 29 minutes will absolutely dismantle LNG in game one.
Yeah, Anyone's Legend just coming out in spades. You know, if anyone asks you, if anyone comes in and joins chat, they're like, who won that game? Just say it was a stomp. Because this match being a stomp isn't a surprise. The surprise
is going to be so pivotal for both these team seasons. I feel like this game, this series, is going to tell us a lot about where these two teams are going. We'll bring ourselves back into it. Oh, they're going to land the hook. He's dead. There's nowhere for him to go. That's going to be a kill. Immediately, Anyone's Legend got the perfect start. Perfectly placed as well, just a little bit off. Chocho is going to be jumped on here. We'll get the full commit here from Lumao as they jump straight back on the Tarzan. As you got now Forge coming in here, trying to trade this one back. Has got his Realm up to try and maybe keep Zhao Hao alive, and just does that. So nicely done there as Doomby keeps pushing forward. Has not used the ultimate just yet, but has got plenty of stacks to keep everyone nicely damaged down. As we can see the hook missing off there. Tarzan flashes forward. They get the flash hook in, and Xiaohao tries to get himself away. Chocho will not be so lucky, and that's going to be a kill back there for LNG.
For Realm Warp opportunity if LNG did overcommit. LNG choose not to overcommit though. Ala going in. He's just gone.
Yep.
He's just gone.
There's nowhere else for him to go, as we can now see the ZDZ getting the treatment up in top side. All four members of LNG are here. He's going to get jumped on. He's going to get completely stunned up. Nowhere for him to go. He drops down the exhaust. He actually getting some decent healing out as well. They're going to turn off the turret in the base as well as ZDZ, excuse me, not quite able to keep himself alive. They're going to use the Realm Warp in bot side. They'll get a tier 2. They might just keep going for this one here. Flash away by Ala, keeps himself safe. Starting to pick up their first items. We are seeing much bigger item spikes though for the side of LNG, but here we go. Chocho goes straight in, has the Glacial Augment to try and reduce Tarzan's damage, but this is the big thing I was talking about. You don't have your mythics. You're not at a point of power here for Anyone's Legend, and they're just going to go in, go out, lose their support. They're going to lose. The aggro does work that way, and I will say the Mountain Rift, I'm going to stop myself very quickly as Tarzan gets caught out. They're going to knock him up just a little bit more. Betty gets himself exhausted by Doomby. He gets the Inferno trigger off. They flash in. Lumao trying to get on top of him. Xiaohao jumping on the Doomby, but Doomby is totally fine, and now Doomby is taking up a double kill here, and now Forge by himself around this Baron buff. LNG took game one personally, and they're trying to turn this over. ZDZ auto attack the ward. Ala and ZDZ going 1-for-1. And the 1v1 belongs to Ala. That is a clean sweep across the board. LNG dubs across everybody, and they're going to get the Baron to boot.
Yeah, I mean, they're just winning all over the map. That topside skirmish is so sad with how little damage the members of AL are still able to.
No mana on ZDZ. That's how stupid Gwen can be. And speaking of stupid, we're going to go straight back into live because Xiaohao looking pretty silly as he gets himself caught out. Chocho has to get himself away from the fight. Goes golden with minuscule levels of health. They've killed off Light, but Doomby's now the AD carry. Tarzan jumps straight on in. Double kill, triple kill, quadra kill for Doomby. And the man in the mid lane strikes back.
Our first game of Zeri mid here in the LPL. Doinby's the one to bring it out. They win the fight. They're going to start pushing into the base, taking inhibitors. And yeah, this game...
It was just Dragon being picked up by LNG, so they got themselves on the soul point. We'll see a hook coming in. They look at the double knock-up down to Tarzan, but look at there. There's just so much damage. There's nothing that Chocho can do. They are getting some fairly decent damage down, though, with ZDZ, but look at Doonby. He's getting 2 kills. He's getting 3. He's not going to be able to get himself a 4th. It's going to be stolen away, but maybe it's going to be a double quadra as he jumps straight onto Forge. He goes underneath the tower. This Zeri is so busted in the right hands, and those hands are in Doonby. LNG not going to let the streak die just yet. They're going to send us to a game 3, Lyric.
Yep, once again, LNG so far have been bent, but they have not broken. They will once again have a chance to try and keep their undefeated streak going by clapping anyone's legends in game 2.
Yeah, clap, clap. That is all you need. Just slow clap, golf clap available to you. And a double kill there for Lumao at the end.
Getting ahead, I feel like once again, we've been talking so much about how many options your draft has. I definitely feel like LNG come out ahead in that regard.
We'll see how it all ends up panning out. You can see there, if you're wondering what these percentages are, it is the percentage of how solo queue on the champs. That's what I've decided. So I just, I follow in the great ways of Clement Chu. Clement, don't call me Clement Chu, as now we see Lumao getting stunned up here, going to get flashed on. They're going to have the Realm Morph coming in as well, just for extra insurance, but that is a first blood to anyone's legend, and this is why you can pick the Caitlyn looks. I mean, you don't get the pressure you need. Forge again with the roams as we look towards this bot side. It's a 3v2. Never mind, it's going to be completely dead there as Lumao has to flash away. They do get the electric stirs as Tarzan now forced to do it as well. Xiaohao in a lot of trouble. No flash for him. It's a double kill for Tarzan. They will miss the hook as Lumao getting taken so low. There's 3 incredibly low health bars, but Betty knows it's just not worth the risk. Ends up being 2 quick kills back to LNG.
It's so great to see LNG finally by AO is nice, right? Go back to mid, push in that wave. It gives you easy access point to River.
They missed the ultimate, though. It does not matter. Doonby is dead. The double light binding was huge, but they traded back for your jungler, and that's the important kill. They're not going to be able to get it. Light still kiting over this wall. Not going to be able to use himself. Another double light binding gets him right on top as Tarzan jumps straight in. Forge has to be the carry here as Chocho goes golden. He needs to turn back onto Light, who flashes away. It's a double kill for Light on the Zeri. He knows he needs to be so careful with how he does it, and Nautilus finishes it off. It's 3 kills over to LNG. The Dragon is still alive, but Light is popping. Get some pressure and get some standing gold for themselves.
And yeah, I love the amount of pressure that LNG just continue to put up. TPs are
They're
coming
gonna
out.
go for it. They're gonna go for it. They're gonna try and make this one work. Lumao already very, very low. Forge is here. They got ZDZ coming in as well. There's going to be the ultimate coming out on top of Ale. He already used himself to parlay. Is he gonna go down? Yes, he is. There's the Caitlyn with the first kill, but you've lost your jungler. You've gained a support. Anyone's Legend trying to fight this one out, but look at Light. He's still not done with this. Tarzan goes in, lands the Q. Not quite sure how that one happened. He flashes in, but he's not quite able to get the kick. And now the jungler is dead. The flash forward from the Camille, trying to see if he can take down Light, as Light still going forward, still going aggressive.
Oh no!
Was a hero, but he didn't need to be. He ends up falling down. It's a 2-for-4 trade in favor of Anyone's Legend, and that was scrappy.
Yeah, poor Doidby tanking the find the hero play, which we don't get to see. It gets flashed and he dies. There you go.
Doobie has the package. He waited to try and go for this very moment here. They're going to try and jump with the Lumao, who goes golden. Xiaohao going to get caught out a little bit there. It's a fantastic package to separate the rest of Anyone's Legend, and now they can really start to shred through these health bars. Light picks up 2. Doonby as well. Double, Boil and Trouble. LNG get the ace. They get the Dragon. They're probably going to be able to turn around.
Yeah, Allah is able to get it. They are able to get scot-free. He might even just commit to this kill. The other members are on Baron.
They're on
Baron, they peeled off Baron. Why'd they peel off Baron?
They peeled off Baron. What is happening, LNG? You need to make a decision. Now they go back towards it, but they've lost their split push and like you said, we're taking the Baron, we're pushing for that kind of thing. Oh, they're going for a TP. It's a deep TP. They're going to try and make this one work. They're going to try and find people out. It's currently a 5v4, and they're going to have the Fiora coming in very, very shortly. They know that the Camille is off on the backside. This is an opportunity here for Anyone's Legend. They try to get on the Tarzan, but he doesn't land the hook shot. Now ZDZ is caught out of position. He will not get hit by anything. He's just got so much skill to just dodge all of these skill shots. And they find Doonby, and they kill Doonby. ZDZ is hasking himself right out of there, though. As you can see, Light pushing forward, and the Fiora trades it back. It's a trade of mid laners now for both these teams, but Light is not done. Alice pushing forward, double kill for the Fiora. Needs to be a bit careful underneath the tower as the Caitlyn is still alive and well, but it's still, despite the opportunistic kill from Anyone's Legend, a win for LNG, and they'll crack open the base and top side.
Yeah, and LNG will be able to get an inhibitor off this. Another downfall of anyone's Legion not having a tank. You can't like posture and try and threaten like, hey, you can't dive us. We're too strong. We have too much lockdown. No, your 3 squishy members left up. They have to give over the turret. They have to give over the inhibitor. Now for LNG, they're going to have some real pressure to work with in unison with Allah's split pushing. He'll be able to push whether it's in mid or in bot. You have those super minions to rely on top side. It's more action.
Allah goes in, he finds Betty, and he's still not going down. They will try and kill him off, but he just cannot die right now. He refuses to go down, and that's going to be 3 more kills for the side of LNG. They might look just to end the game right here, right now.
Yeah, they can just go for the push. We have 30 and 40-second death timers on the side of AL. Lumao's aggressively walking forward.
They're looking for it. They'll get themselves all inhibitor turrets. They'll get themselves a second inhibitor. They have a minion wave, and it's only the rise and the looks. This is not a damage rise. You're going to be basically waiting on Chocho to try and clear out these minions. Here we go with the package. They jump straight in, and Forge is dead. Chocho follows them swiftly out to the Shadow Realm, and LNG will retain their undefeated streak in series and go to 7-0 at the top of the standing. Scale this game away for them, because in terms of scaling, BLG kind of have a lot available to them, so there's going to be a lot of difficulty here for IG if they let this game go late.
Oh, 100% right. I think
On the Yumi though, so maybe they're going to go for it. Yep, they're going to fully commit for it. They're going to get the full back up to full health. He gets polymorph straight away, but they're going to try and make this dive work. Shun can only take 1 more tower hit, and he cannot take any more. They will get Lucas out, but no, he won't. He'll die to the turret. And now Crisp trying to stay underneath this tower, trying to take this one back with the minions. It's Crisp versus the world, and the cat gets the double buffs. Should have gotten that for both Crisp and for Doggo, as we now see what happens on the top side. Shun is not done yet. We will see the Ignites being both traded back. Now Breed in a little bit of trouble. They'll combo it up very, very nicely, though, and try and get him knocked down. This is still a Gwen, though, and a Gwen can nearly be immune. Not quite able to make it work. Shun making up for that bot lane. He's gonna go try and make this bot lane work again. Yep, here he comes. Dun, 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 dun. Tries to get on top. Will not get himself there. Yuzu's on the sort of shadows, and you should not have put up the white flag, dog.
I think he should be pretty fine.
And he's going to go for it. They're going to try and stop him out with steadfast presence. That was absolutely beautiful there from Weiwei. But now when you have got your mid laner here, can Weiwei get himself out and alive? The Horizon focus doing so much to zone away Yukai. And now you've got so much more potential here for BLG. They're not going to be able to get more of a trade back. But here's Shun. Shun might look to try and get the kill off onto Weiwei. They're going to jump straight on top of him underneath the tower. They will get the kill back, but it's traded 2 for 1. Now Breed in a little bit of trouble. They're trying to get around the Horizon focus, but he just cannot get away. As I say that, it is still a Gwen, so they'll deny it a little bit longer. This game is chaotic as hell.
Yeah, this game so far is...
The actual Blade of the Exile ultimate part of this. What the? Oh my god, did they steal it? I don't think they did. No, it was actually confirmed by BLG, and look at the Horizon focus down. That's going to be a shutdown on the Shun, and now Zika gets himself over the wall, but not able to get anything else there. I feel like Shun had Smite. I'm not quite sure why he, or maybe he didn't. I'll have a triple check on that one there. But at the end of it all is still the Baron, or excuse me, not the Baron, the Rift Herald going over to BLG. And
BLG's comp can pretty much kite out anything that IG throws at them, and like their one chance is the Hecarim getting in on them. But the Event Horizon, oh no.
Yukai, well, never mind, he hasn't gone down just yet, and they'll take out Doggo before he falls. So it was very touch and go there for a second, but there's not enough burst damage. Up into this top side, Yukai going to try and maybe steal back his own blue buff. As I say that though, Weiwei might be in a little bit of trouble here. They're still chasing on. Shun is a little bit faster than you can imagine here. Has the pink blue smite, gets knocked back as they use the realm up to jump in, but that's the Lulu dead. Fofo just doing so much right now on this Veigar, and it's just turning these fights around. This Veigar is massive. To commit his TP should he want to go for it. We will see them try and commit though, and they are going to TP up to the top side of this. The Onslaught of Shadows comes in, and Doggo is dead. Now Weiwei in a lot of trouble. Double kill for Shun. You're now in a 5v3, but remember, it's a Gwen. They flash over the back with Fofo, so IG still fighting back, still in this game.
Yeah, IG now have a Rift Herald. Yukai push. Engage comes out.
They go straight in onto Doggo, who flashes away. The Onslaught of Shadows is there. Weiwei trying to jump onto the Lulu to keep him away, but look at, and he gets chunked out completely by Fofo, but keeps himself alive just barely. And in a 4v4, you just don't win this anymore now. You have to back away. IG will still get up themselves a kill to get the top.
If there's a game where, I'm gonna pause. Shun sees some tasty food.
Zika though, he gets caught out. The flash into the wall. They're going to use the wall to try and keep him alive, and they should be able to do it. Look at the shielding. This Lulu is doing so damn much, and Zika survives.
And I mean, we're at a point where
Breed needs to run away because he is in no man's land. He has no ult available to him, but look who's been caught out on the back side of this. It's Zika. Riven was caught between a rock and a poppy, and that means you are stunned. Now the rest of IG need to run away. They do not have their top laner, and with the prowling projectile...
though, Shun will be on a flank angle.
I was going to say Shun has a perfect opportunity now to get onto Doggo, who's ulting away. They're going to get the onslaught of shadows, and Doggo is down. Breathe trying to jump onto On, but he can't really do much because the rest of his team is running away. Fofo trying to do the damage on the Uakai, but he's a very tanky Rise. Flash forward into the Rune Prison. Will Breed stay alive? No, he won't. He'll die on the backside of this. Poppy is also dead. Fofo and the Cat are the only two left alive. This game has been turned on its head, Lyric.
Yeah, now IG gonna be able to turn over towards the Baron. 4,000 gold lead for them. They're up and dragging. Down,
dead.
taken down.
Yeah, Breathe is dead right now. He's going to get knocked back. They're going to have the onslaught of shadows to fear him up. He does have himself the needlework and is doing work with the needles, but nothing else he can do. And you know what, Lucas?
Pressure on this bottom side. For the fact that they will be able to maintain pressure means they should be able to keep efficient as well, and should be in a good position.
There we go, final chapter, does get the lock in. Zika does go into his Zonya's stage as he had his broken stopwatch now. He's going to get away just about from the Horizon focus, but now the TP from the Gwen, it's going to mean they're going to be coming in thick and fast. There is 3. I mean, Doggo is so big right now. 14 seconds. This would be Soul here for IG. As now we can see the fight really begin there. Breathe and Weiwei trying to work in here with the Yuumi. And Wukai trying to see if he can deal with Fofo. It's a fight on two fronts. It's a 1v1. No, it's not. It's a 2v1. Fofo, you're dead. He goes golden, but only for a few seconds because he's going to fall. Zika uses the Blade of the Exile to cut him down. And now IG have themselves a moment with a 5v4.
And once again, it was all Shun coming around the side to distract the other members. They're still here. BLG still want to fight this, though. Breathe full stacks on the Q and has the ultimate.
Oh, Yukai flashes forward, but you can see Doggo immediately goes back over the wall, and now the onslaught of shadows is here, and Doggo has been caught, but they found out Shun, and they take him down. You do not have a jungler anymore, but you got to watch out for this Rise, because he is big, even bigger with the wild growth as he keeps pushing forward. Doggo trying to play out to the backside, but now Weiwei is dead, and look it on. He's getting the reset. He's going to be able to get one more kill. He couldn't see Doggo, so he couldn't kill him, but it does not matter. IG will keep going, and Zika will find the last kill. Here, kitty, 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 you're going down. There's nowhere for you to go, nothing for you to do. The cat's in the bag, thrown in the river. Ocean Soul available for IG.
Ocean Soul going over to IG, completely sweeping BLG in that fight. I mean, with how big On is right now, sitting at 3 items. They're whittling this down so fast. Poppy ultimate.
Poppy ult. They're going to try and wait for it to come out. There we go. Not going to get up. Weiwei goes another play. It's stolen! But Weiwei is finally getting taken down. They will get the GA out.
Which it looks like it's going to be BLG, but I think when you're in this tense of a position, oh my god, this damage from On.
The TP is going to be from Uakai. They're going in with Shun. They're going to try and make this one work. Immediately, though, the Keeper's verdict says that you are not in this fight. Now it's a 5v3. You need On to get it, but a massive Horizon focus does stop On from making any real damage. They'll trade it back. It's a 3v4. It's a 3v4, all relying on Jinx with a double kill. Doggo's in trouble. Can he get any more damage down? It could be enough from the Gwen.
Oh,
no,
they kill each other.
The AD carries kill each other off. It's a 2v2, but you've got Gwen and a Cat. You're going to be far better off in that situation as BLG than IG. IG's Lucas will sacrifice his life to try and make sure that they do not get anything else off of this, but it is going to be a 4-for-3 trade in favor of BLG. Important, though, for IG, they cut off the wave.
Yeah, the stun come out, he doesn't get blown up right away, and more damage comes out.
Shun is going to try and maybe make this one work. Weiwei goes in onto Uakai, but he's very tanky, and you are not. You're getting shredded down. On gets one. Can they get another? They'll pick up Doggo, and the Cat is dead. Now Breathe has to be the carry here for BLG, but he's stunned up, and they're all within his mist. There's nothing he can do. Now Fofo is trying to run away from the big old pony as the rest of IG barrel down mid.
Yeah, and I think for IG, this should just be the end, right? 30 to 50 second death timers. They have a wave in top. They're going to be able to do this. Shun just needs to keep Fofo from going back.
He just needs to stop the recalls. Even if he dies, it should be fine. You can see there Fofo just trying to see if he can take him out, but you've got the regen coming in as well. He's even got himself a stopwatch.
The Predator!
He's gonna go for it. He's chasing him down, but I don't think it's the right target. You need to try and get back to your base, my friend.
That's doomed, the sheet. It's doomed.
It's doomed indeed. IG will take a banger of a game one and will go 1-0 up in this best of 3.
What was this game? I seriously don't know on what Weiwei is able to do early on, because you do still have immobile carries in all 3 lanes for the side of IG.
Yep, on mobile level 2. Imagine he took that one. Yep, there it is. They're going to get it out of it, but important for the side of IG. No one took the aggro just yet. Now they go in underneath the turret. They've got themselves a shuriken flip, but not enough damage. Zika, though, almost falling down. And that's going to be a really nice investment there from IG.
Yeah, really nice patience coming out for them. Like you said, not taking the aggro too early. And now Weiwei going to be looking towards this opposite side. Crisp going to be looking to set it up onto Lucas.
It's going to be difficult enough. You still have a Nautilus. There's the Xenoblade coming out. You do have the Glacial Augment. The traps go in. They will get the knock up, and there's going to be a kill. Going over to Lucas. Nice response off, and won't get any more snips outs. As Weiwei just buying his time. Shun, though, recognizing that maybe something's going to be going down. Here we go. They're going to get the double knock up. Uzi will not get his first kill. It's another one for Crisp, and we're just racking up the assists.
So BLG doing a nice job of taking charge of this early game, but Realm Warp's coming in.
They're going to get in with the Rise and the Xin Zhao, so they'll look for a hook from Lucas. They're going to try and jump on top of him. The hook misses, though. Uzi's in no man's land, and he should be going down. No! He turns it around, and Uzi gets to go. What happened, IG? You were so separated.
Like, hey, get pressure through top side first.
Oh, they're going to go for the engage here. There's the Crescent Garden, and it might have gone way too far forward. They get the double knock-up into the Cataclysm, and the Gwen will go down. 2 kills to Breathe. So aggressive from IG, and it gets harshly punished.
Yeah, that was such an overcommit coming from their side. Maybe assuming the recalls from their bot lane had already come out, or they'd already started walking down towards that bottom side. Though I think Chris...
Oh, that was so risky there. Could have got hit by the dredge line. Not going to be able to hit the ultimate as they go straight on top of him. Flash forward by Yukai. But now they've got really low health bars. That Chaos Storm doing so much. Weiwei picks up 1. They're going to be able to go on to Shun as well. And they're going to try and give it over to Uzi. There it is. He's now 2-0 and 3. I must say crisp 2-0.
Definitely when BLG will be at their strongest.
Well, we're going to have another little move in this top side, and Yukai is dead. He had no flash from the previous play as he tried to make a move, and this...
We had a Vigar, we had a Riven. It was fun. But this time, we get standard games. Weiwei.
On. Nowhere for you to go, my son. He's going to get taken down, and Uzi will get the kill. He's tanking up the turret, but he does not care because he's excited. And the Yukai not able to turn this one around. However, though, Weiwei is in a little bit of no man's land. Should be able to flag and drag, though, and keep himself in relative safety. As I say that, they're going to miss out the Q, and looks like Weiwei's going to try and go for the execute. A little ring around the rosy, and he should be able to get himself away. No, he's not, and that's Yukai just about getting in range. So to try
and divert IG's attention if they do want to drop that mid first in the pivot.
Yeah, he has to flash. Immediately the Gale Force was used there by Uzi. He recognized he was in a good position. 2-man knock-up from Weiwei. As we can see, Zika now finding himself on the backside. But look at Uzi. He's completely untouched, as is Fofo. And this should be an easy cleanup now for BLG. 1 kill, 2 kill. They'll lose 1 off the back of it. Now Yukai onto Uzi, but he doesn't quite have the damage. The resets are coming in. You can see that Shun is trying his very, very best, but it's just not enough. IG are dismantled, taken away. BLG have everything.
Yeah, BLG gonna be able to pick up a dragon off this one. Even maybe push towards the mid lane, get some damage on that turret. That Uzi wanted to play with Crisp or Mink. He got Crisp. Crisp is working out perfectly as he does miss the center plate.
Oh, he missed the center plate, but here comes the TP. It's going to be a bit of a long kind of flank as such as the rest of Crisp and BLG try and just keep themselves alive. He goes golden. They're trying to get the TP now from the Akali on the backside of this. Uzi gets knocked up, but can he get taken down? Yes, he will, and that's a big kill now for IG. They're turning this one around. Shun just keeping everyone busy and interested, and now you're on the opposite side of the map, BLG. How do you get out of this? Breathe, Weiwei, and Fofo need to get out, and IG say, look, you're not worth it. You're not worth my time. We need to push mid. We need to get some gold.
Yeah, but still, look. Then he has the ability to disengage, maybe get off another rotation of spells.
Well, we're going to see him fight now as Weiwei goes way too deep. He trades his life, but look on the other side of this. It's going to be a fight on 2 fronts right now. On has been taken out. Lucas has to flash away. Uzi's getting jumped on here by Shun as he tries to take him out. Yukai is still alive, and so is the Gwen. They take down Uzi, and now Fofo has to flash away. Breathe is in no man's land and has nowhere to go. He needs to fight or run. Triple kill for Zika as the new man in the top lane is still hunting for blood, still looking to find who he can, and Fofo is the only one left alive on BLG.
And how are BLG throwing this away, giving over so many kills to the side of IG? Fofo? This is
He's still dead. Yeah, he's still dead. He's actually
is
this
he?
one back. He's not dead just yet. The burn from the red buff. Oh my
he's
god,
not dead.
Fofo!
He's
That
not.
was
He's
insane! He's still going. He's on nothing, but he's going to be flashed onto. Shut down 1,000 gold goes over to the side of IG, but that was almost a massive turnaround.
BLG have been, I think, way too proactive and ready to pull the trigger onto just trying to find picks on IG.
Bitch. Oh, there we go. Uzi's been caught. He's dead. That's your Jinx out of this fight, but the Aphelios has been traded back. It's all onto the Gwen and the Rise now. You need to try and make this one work for you as Fofo just keeps away Shun, but IG are doing it. IG are turning this one around, and IG come out with a 3-for-2 trade.
Yeah, IG now going to be able to back off. Still, I don't think they could get any objectives off this. Are they going to try for Baron? They're going to try for Baron.
They can two-man it. This is the thing. You've got the Xin Zhao and you've got the Gwen. The TP coming in from the Rise. You have enough tank stats here. The Akali going to TP on the back of this as well. They know it's going down. It's a 3v2, but the Baron could be that third man that you need. There's the gravity field coming in. They're going to use the mist already as Breed needs to back himself out. He's ignited by Zika as Fofo trying to use the laser. Fofo trying to keep himself relevant. Fofo goes golden because he can't take any more damage. Neither can Breed. IG will get the shutdown again, but now Breed, can he take away these health bars? I don't think he can. Oh, Uzi from downtown will get a kill back, but can they get out with these health bars? I thought Breed was going to see that as the go sign, but no. It ends up being Baron to the side of IG. They still have 4 Baron buffs, but oh my god, Lyric, what is this game? On gold, they're going to be able to push in towards this top side. Now, BLG, you put a lot of resources into Uzi. That's great, but you got to try and defend him now as they go straight back in on top of this. There's the Cataclysm down as Lucas is there. That's the certified CC no longer there to try and lock up Uzi. And now it's all on the 80 carries. Yukai is trying to deal off with Weiwei as Shun flashes over the back. Breathe goes down. They get the knock up and Uzi picks up another one. Now he's excited. Now he's found the Aphelios and the Aphelios falls. BLG, not to be outdone, will take away those Baron buffs that IG got.
Yep, that is the big thing just now. BLG.
Even if you don't get on top of Uzi after the depth charge goes down, it still means that he has to walk away. He can't just tank it up and hope for the best. He now has a GA after picking up all that money, as we can see now. There's a hook, goes on to Crisp, and there's going to be another fight coming in. Uzi still on the backside here, but Crisp is now dead. They don't have that guaranteed CC as the Aphelios is popping off. You can see now Zika forced to flash away. They will get the root down onto Uzi as Lucas is in a lot of trouble. Now we can get Uzi excited as a triple kill comes out for the Aphelios, but these health bars are too low. I don't think he can go for it. The Gale Force forward. Uzi finds the kill, and that's going to be an equal trade now as we get Zika pushing into the mid lane, trying to make sure they can't get anything else.
Yeah, we do see, though, it looks like Shun is just focused on the dragon, wants to pick that one up, so they'll be on 2 dragons each. He's a little bit hesitant, knowing both Uzi and Fofo are still up. I also want to point out that... Oh, Fofo?
Fofo has got the Zanya still, so he should be able to go 1-for-1 in this one, even at the win. And he's got Uzi in tow, so now knowing where Uzi is, now knowing where Fofo is, the rest of IG should be able to secure that dragon. Nicely done by them, but they're not done with this one just yet. They're still pushing in, trying to find Zika. I feel like this is a wanting to nothing. As I say that, here's Breeze, who's randomly just joined the fray and has got enough damage to take him down. Zika goes down with absolutely nothing, and that's going to be gifted over to Uzi. He's been given absolutely everything he possibly can. Fofo and Uzi are just being huge in this game.
Yeah, I want to highlight the graphic that came up right before the fight started. That I believe Uzi was sitting about 20% of the team's damage at the time. Fofo was dealing 40.
There's plenty of wards here available to the side of IG. Shun up to the top side. Realm Warp going to come in as Zika goes into the Baron pit. Now, BLG need to back themselves away. Breathe goes into the backside. They're trying to find Uzi. Goes into GA. So they've gotten one. Crisp is dead as well, but look at On. He's just doing so much work now, but he eventually falls down. Breathe picks up that shutdown. And after it all, after everything that was chucked at them, Uzi is still alive. Look at these health bars. They cannot stay alive for too much longer. They've lost Weiwei, but Breathe goes back in, and Breathe will be the carry of this particular fight. I don't think IG can still go for this Baron, though, because there's 2 massive carries of BLG still alive. Zhao jumping onto the back line, and that's why it's so scary for the side of BLG. But never mind, they're going to go straight in on top of On, who's forced to flash away. Wei almost taken down. Can they kill Lucas? That's the question. Uzi's now been jumped on by Yukai, who gets himself the route down. But Gwen has joined in as well. Uzi is down. The president is dead. And now the rest of BLG are in a world of hurt. They cannot stay here. They lose their bot lane. That could just be Baron.
Yeah, I think this should definitely be Baron for the side of IG. Chaos Storm is still up for Fofo though. I want to see if they're going to commit.
So quick. It's so quick though, and you can see now Yukai retreating back. He has the teleport available to him. They might just try barrel in. Might try end. There's 30 seconds still left on Uzi.
Yeah, I think they can look for it too. Like BLG are about to get 2-0'd by IG. This is Uzi's debut. And this squad of rookies is gonna take him down.
Yeah, and Wei is dead. He didn't get the flag and drag out. He didn't respect the CC lock, and now you're 2v5 for the last few seconds of this. You need to try and get this. It's all on Fofo and Breathe. Your two solo laners need to hold the line. Just hold the door and stop IG from ruining this triumphant return of Uzi, because right now IG do not care.
No, IG are still barreling forward. Uzi is now up, Crisp up as well. They have the lockout.
They're going to try and go for it. There's a solar flare out. Uzi trying to pepper down the damage. Lucas is dead, but Breathe is first to follow. They get the reset. There's On. I think going down. It's a double kill for Uzi. It might be a triple kill for Uzi as he stepped them in the game. Uzi has stood up and told IG to step out.
And now for BLG, pigs are coming out on the bottom side. TP from Fofo to go down there. Looks like they should at very least be able to pick up an inhibitor, but yeah, they might be able to end.
Oh my god, they're gonna
it's gonna be
it. You can see
it's gonna be close.
It's gonna be so close. I don't know if they can end. These death timers are huge, but remember, you still have Fofo and Uzi. This is just to keep you in the series. This isn't even to win the series. This is to give you an opportunity, as the base has now been broken. The inhibitor will go down. Uzi is still pushing forward with Fofo. They're gonna look for it. It's gonna be the Nexus turret, #1, going down. I think they've done it.
They got it. They got
one fail sweep. Uzi returns and keeps BLG alive in this series.
What a game coming up.
We've come to an end of a very, very long day as BLG fought themselves pretty damn hard towards the end of that game to give themselves an opportunity. But then again, it is only just that. You still need to give yourself extra stats that are always just good to have. As I say that, Crisp and the hook back on top of him as the supports end up going right on top of each other. Lucas needs to back himself away, but now Wei right on top of these players as Shun goes down. 2 quick kills to BLG. Uzi flashed forward. Excuse me, he didn't flash over. He used the Dark Passage as Yukai now in a little bit of trouble. Went a bit too deep there with the Shuriken flip. And that's going to be enough there for BLG. They should be able to start back up this Dragon, but great capitalization there from BLG.
Where Fofo can move first.
Fofo can move first, but Yukai, not to be outdone, will make his way over as well. Wei smites that one away. The hook comes out, lands on the Lucas. There is the onslaught of shadows as Shun jumps straight in on top of Fofo. We can see them now trying to just kite this one now. They are going to get on straight away onto Wei as they try and get everyone else out. It's a good shockwave though, as Chris does end up falling down. They eventually take down the Zeri, but not before she gets 2 kills. Uzi bites away from the dredge line and ends up being a 3-for-1 trade in favor of IG. Very good punish of over-aggression.
Oh, wait, I'll pause. I think Zeke is just dead.
Ghost
coming out for Wei.
He's got Ghost as well. So we're going to see the Onslaught of Shadows come in and come straight on top of him. They are going to commit the TP, though, and that's going to be a bit of a late one there coming in as Yukai finally joins in, goes into the Shroud. The Shockwave, though, to try and bring him back out of it. He will trade back. 1, 2, fantastic turnaround there from Yukai. Able to pick up the double kill, and you get so much out of BLG.
Yeah, 2, 0, and 3 on clear later on. Fofo looking for the solo kill.
He wants revenge. He just wanted to try and get it all done for him. You know exactly where he is. As Yukai goes in, flashes in, does not land the Shuriken flip, but goes back anyway! Yukai, that was gorgeous!
Dodges out, goes in the Shroud, comes in. Wait, can Uzi do it?
Levels up. His level up literally gave him enough extra HP so he can save himself, but might not be enough here as Breeze will go in. There's going to be the slicing maelstrom as they fake down Shun. Now you're going to be in a little bit of trouble, Yukai. You can get yourself out. Breed will get taken down, but not before they do trade it all back. Zik is just a little bit too far back as Lucas goes in, finds a great dredge line, but there's Uzi trying to turn this one back onto the Zeri and takes her down. Lucas with nowhere to go and no family to help him will be taken down as Uzi takes over this team fight. It's going to be the full ace, and just like that, BLG are back in the driver's seat.
That was an amazing flash coming out from Uzi.
able to just pick up extra little bits like that to get your, your set up, as we can see. Myself as IG feeling aggressive, 5-man strong on this top side, but we don't have the turret taken down, so this is a bit risky here from IG.
We need to remember, though, Fofo's not here. Fofo's TP still isn't up yet, so he's having to make his way over.
Oh, Yukai's looking for the solo bolo, and he will get it. The perfect execution, but now the real fight can ensue. It's now a 3v3 in this mid lane as Shun tries to take down Chris, but he will get him. Great hook from Lucas, but the resets are in. Uzi goes a little bit too far forward, though, and should be falling down. Eventually taken out by Yukai. It was so close yet so far. I don't think they're going to be able to get the Baron, but again, this match is so tit for tat, Lyric. Yeah, this is actually a bit of a pincer or a collapse. Either one will do. Yukai goes in because he can be the distraction. There's the onslaught of shadows coming out as Yukai slicing Maelstrom onto 4, and that's going to be huge for the side of BLG. Breathe, he goes down, but he did his job. They trade it back. It could have been so much worse. BLG will trade it 1-for-1. Both top laners going down.
Yeah, both top laners just creating a lot of space, right? Zika forcing Fofo's flash out. He's dealing with...
The rest of BLG have found Yukai. He's in a lot of trouble. The slicing Maelstrom shall keep him down. He's got no shroud, and he's got to go straight into stasis. There's the box to keep them all going as Uzi now over the wall is going to be the focus of Zika as Deke tries to get on top of him. He's separated from the fight. Is Akali still alive? I thought for sure they were dead, but no, it's still going to be going forward. Shun not quite able to take down Breathe. Eventually will, but that's your jungler for the top laner. Not really the worth trade, and that means that that's going to be Dragon for BLG. Does Uzi want more? No, he thinks the better of it.
I honestly can't believe that IG came out with so few casualties, because IG kind of just ran in one by one to... well, first of all, it was Yukai getting caught out, but...
Has been started, Lyric.
Yeah, we know, like you said, Akali does have the TP, did force a wave in, so putting some pressure on the side of BLG. Shun trying to wrap around for a flank, but it looks like Breathe looking for a bit of the same thing by putting wards down.
Shun has found himself something there as Yukai gets himself onto the backside. They're going to try and get the hook out. Beautiful hook from Chris. Forces Yukai to go into stasis straight away. And there's the slicing Maelstrom. It's found Sari, but the Jinx is dead because the Gwen and the Akali have found her. And now it's a fight on two fronts. Look at this. Get on your face. Come from the side of IG, and they get the result they wanted. Triple kill there for Zika.
And I feel like we've seen this last game. 3 for 2 on the side of IG. IG instantly starting up the Baron.
This is dangerous, though. Breathe is still here. Breathe will do so much damage. They're trying to bait him in, though, just a little bit, because here comes Yukai. He's going to go in with the static surge, but he's going to go down. That's going to be a delayed quadra now, but Weiwei is still here. Weiwei still has smite. Can Weiwei find a way back into the Baron pit?
Eyeball up for flipping this. Let's flip this IG. Yukai trying to zone him away. It looks like they might just give it. Looks like Weiwei just going to commit to trying to take the dragon instead. No flips today. Nice job by Yukai to zone him away. Yukai coming out with 34% of his team's damage. On an Akali, on an assassin, typically this class of champion.
They're going to try and maybe turn this one around. As I say that, they get the needlework, I believe. Yeah, they got it out of Zika, but that's going to guarantee the inhibitor. As I say that, maybe it's not, because maybe they're going to go for a full engage. There's the onslaught of shadows coming out as Yukai tries to jump in on the backside. Uzi takes away the dark passage, but they jump straight on the Fofo. He's now dead. They're going to try and make this work with the slicing Maelstrom, but the president is down, and IG have done it. IG have ruined the party. They've taken the cake and shoved it on the ground. Triple kill for On as IG get the ace. They've all 5 members strong, and IG win the series 2-1.
This was supposed to be Uzi's day. Uzi debuting, but IG come out, this young squad. They take it away from him. Great performances from Shun. Great performances from Yukai in this one. Zika, as we've been highlighting every week. Man, what a great feeling it must be for IG. And